A look at the first female vice president-elect in America's history. Kamala Harris is also, of course, the first woman of color. This is a powerful moment in terms of both symbolism and substance for so many Americans. And Janae is here with more on that. Janae, good morning to you.
Guys, good morning. So you saw the celebrations, especially at HBCUs, historically black sororities, all across the country. Americans able to appreciate the history made seeing the first woman to become vice president-elect. Kamala Harris's name now etched in history.
We, the people, have the power to build a better future.
At 56, taking her place as the first woman, first black and first Asian American vice president, thanking the powerful voting bloc that got her there.
So I am thinking about the generations of women, black women, Asian, white, Latina, Native American women who fought and sacrificed so much for equality and liberty and justice for all, including the black women who are too often overlooked, but so often prove they are the backbone of our democracy.
The daughter of Jamaican and Indian immigrants, Harris says she grew up with a stroller-eye view of the civil rights movement. As a student at Howard University, joining Alpha Kappa Alpha, the oldest historically black sorority, and spending weekends protesting on the National Mall, during the week competing on the debate team. Throughout her career, shattering glass ceilings and making history, becoming the first more than once. In 2010, as the first black woman elected California's Attorney General, running the country's second largest Justice Department. In 2016, the first black and Indian American woman as a California U.S. Senator, sworn in by then Vice President Joe Biden, now breaking another barrier as his vice president-elect.
While I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last. Because every little girl watching tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities.
And I have to point out, Rachel Scott used that soundbite in her piece, too, and it's because it was so powerful. This kind of representation really matters, and Kamala Harris has really leaned into the intersectionality of who she is as a woman and a woman of color, giving hope to so many others who see themselves in her. It's a testament to what she says that her mother has told her, saying, you may be the first to do many things, but make sure you are not the last. And the vice president-elect really is explicitly saying to so many young girls, you can too, guys.
And it does matter to be able to see someone who looks like yourself out there doing the things you dream of. Janae Norman, thank you so much. Joining us now is Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings of Orlando, Florida, who just won her re-election bid. Congratulations to you, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be with you.
I just would like for you to speak to us about the historic nature of Kamala Harris on the winning presidential ticket as a woman and a woman of color.
You know, it was just so powerful to listen to Vice President-elect Harris last night when she made the statement, we're a country of possibilities. And Vice President-elect Harris, we hear you. And every little girl in this country, regardless, quite frankly, around the world, regardless of who they are, their ethnicity, how much money their parents might have, every little girl hears her as well. And so this is just such a powerful yet historic moment. We have our first woman in this position. We have our first woman of color in this position, but don't get me wrong, it's not just about that. She is capable, she is qualified, and she's ready. So this is a great day.
Well, and you were on Joe Biden's short list for a running mate. What sense did you get for what role Biden plans for the VP? Will that be a role that's active and powerful, a powerful force like Dick Cheney, or an advisor like Biden was, or even a president in training? Do you have any idea?
Well, you know, let me say this. I really do believe that it is going to be a very significant and powerful role. I mean, my goodness. President-elect Biden is putting a woman in the position. And so that right there, I think, says quite a bit about where he wants this future to go. But let me say this. I think Vice President-elect Harris is going to be a strong governing partner. I've heard President-elect Biden say that he wants his vice president to be the last person in the room when he has major decisions. And we've heard he has a very aggressive agenda moving forward. Looking at COVID-19 day one, calling the greatest minds and scientists and researchers together to get that under control. Re-entering the Paris Accord agreement, which we should have never abandoned in the first place. You know, protecting our dreamers, dealing with immigration, banning the Muslim ban, if you will. And so he has a very aggressive agenda. I believe that Vice President Harris is going to play a significant role and be a strong governing partner.
Congresswoman, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations again to you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.